Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to make Pua from the Disney movie Moana.
Yay!
Yay! We were debating whether we're going to make Hei Hei the Chicken or Pua the Pig, and we thought that Pua was the cutest, so we're going to make him this time.
Yeah, just look at that snout.
Yeah.
To start, we're gonna use an aluminium base, and then we're gonna make him out of polymer clay, just like we did with our Catdragon.
Yes, and we are going to bake him like bacon.
Yes.
Yes, so with that said, let's just get right into it.
The aluminium foil that we're using for the base, make sure that we get a stable build and that we don't use more clay than necessary. The wire helps keep everything in place. We are scrunching the foil up and into the general shape and size we want. After that, we coil the wire around it to attach the different pieces together. And here we have the base. It looks pretty good. I'm really happy with the size, but we most likely will have to redo the arms and the ears because those parts are pretty unstable. But it looks really good for a base.
We start by attaching clay and smoothing it out on the surface. We usually work in sections, but with Pua we made the entire sculpt in one piece. This worked out well this time, but it did create some extra work having to fix fingerprints and other impressions in the clay. By adding pieces of clay, making indents in the clay as well as moving the clay around, we create the details.
Okay, so we have finished quite a bit of the sculpting, and he's looking more and more like Pua. For a while there he was looking a lot like Charmander, which is not what we were going for, but now that we have gotten the cheeks in and the snout, it is looking good. We do have a lot of details left to sculpt. For example, we have the eyes and of course also the ears, which I had to rip off to be able to sculpt the rest. And then we also have some details like his little feet, they need their toes, and then in the back we also need to make a tail because Pua has one and we want an accurate representation.
Off camera, we put texture on the surface of the clay to make it look like fur, just like we did with our Catdragon. And then, into the oven Pua went.
Even though the clay color is white, Emily decided to paint everything white just to make sure that everything is smooth and uniform. After that, she painted the rest of the details with various colors of paint, most of them matte except for the pink in the ears and on the snout. After painting the eyes, Emily put one layer of glossy paint on them, just to make sure it stands out a bit.
And now we are done! Pua is done and ready and he looks adorable, as you can tell. I only made the base for this, Emily did most of the sculpting and painting, and we are very happy with the result, even though he actually doesn't look 100% like Pua from Moana, but you can definitely tell that it's him.
Yeah. You can definitely see what we were going for. The process was actually very similar to our Catdragon, and it was something that we were very comfortable with doing. The most fun but also tedious process was the painting. We had to go back and forth a little bit with the colors, but it ended up very well. The most difficult part though, they were the ears. They ended up a little bit too big, but it's fine because he looks very cute with the big ears.
Yeah, it's making him even cuter.
Yeah.
We want to thank you for watching this video and make sure to keep a lookout for the next one because we're gonna make Sonic.
Yeah. Now, before we let you go, we're gonna show you the
Final results.